Okay guys, so in my last CCIV video, I said this and got a bunch of horrible messages because of it. And here's a little theory I have on why I think we'll see another price drop in CCIV before the merger deal actually takes place. You see, I believe the day traders that are jumping on the CCIV bandwagon right now are going to get a little impatient when there isn't any news or media covering Lucid Motors to cause this stock to continue to grow throughout the next weeks. So I think we'll see a sellout happen and they'll try to buy back closer to the merger date. And if this does happen, it would open up a nice window, maybe a small window of a buying opportunity for us to get CCIV stock price between $23 to $25 in my opinion. But as we all actually seen, that dip that I said was going to be coming in CCIV stock before the merger deal did take place, did actually happen. And I bought that dip, and I hope you all did as well. And today I'm here to discuss now a warning that I have for all the CCIV investors out there. But before I get into that, I need you all to do me one big favor. I mean, come on, it's just one favor. And that's pound that like button. I mean, it really helps this channel out. And then I need you to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this on investing, saving, stocks, dividends, money, credit, cryptocurrency, and just personal finance overall. I'm Lorenzo James, and you all are now watching The Handsome Investor. Whatagwan everyone, and welcome back, handsome investors. And after a horrendous day in the stock market yesterday, looks like today we're starting to see a little bit of recovery, especially in one of our favorite stocks right now, CCIV, which is currently up 7% at the time of me recording this video. So I guess now you're all wondering, is CCIV still a stock on clearance, baby? And in my opinion, at under $25, CCIV, yes, it's still a stock on clearance, baby. And for those of you who are not actually aware of what CCIV is actually a SPAC that's going to be merging with Lucid Motors to bring Lucid Motors to the public market. And probably the most popular SPAC merger taking place this year. With good reasoning, with many people calling Lucid now the biggest competitor to Tesla in the EV market. And the voting for this merger deal actually ends this week on the 22nd. And if this merger is voted to go through, then we will see CCIV's ticker symbol change over to LCID on the New York Stock Exchange. And for all those wondering, yes, your shares will automatically change over from CCIV to LCID as well. But lately, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, Reddit forums, and even YouTube just jump out the window and say that CCIV is going to the moon after this merger deal. And even though as a shareholder myself, I would love to see that, here's a little warning I have for you investors out there. But before I get into that, I have to tell you all that this video is sponsored by the High Club. Because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. And when you do good, you'll live good. So start living good today by joining the High Club and clicking the link right in my description. But personally, I just don't think we're going to the moon just yet. In fact, I think we've seen this all before. Back in February, before this merger deal was even announced, when it was just a rumor, and many people bought into the idea of CCIV and Lucid Motors merging, running up CCIV stock price to $60, only to see it come crashing down after this merger deal took place, because a lot of investors weren't really happy with the evaluations that were given. And I think we could see another repeat of that, even with a minor run-up in CCIV stock price due to the fact that Lucid Motors is becoming a public company on Monday, and most likely ringing in the opening bell on the New York Stock Exchange. Not to mention the massive coverage given to them by CNBC lately. Why do I think we won't see a major run-up in CCIV stock price or LCID right away? Well, for one, Lucid is still going through their lawsuit with their shareholders that I discussed in my previous video. But the main reason? Lucid doesn't have a vehicle out yet. Now yes, they have sold out of orders for their Air Dream Edition, the vehicle they plan to release and deliver this year, but there hasn't been any definitive date on when they actually plan on delivering these vehicles to their customers. And I think the biggest setback for Lucid Motors right now is that they aren't delivering any vehicles right now. Not to mention a lot of shareholders aren't happy with their projected numbers for this year, only projected to ship out 570 vehicles for this year alone. Even though I see that a little differently, but we'll discuss that in a second. I think until Lucid Motors can actually give a definitive date to their shareholders on when they plan on releasing these vehicles and delivering them to their customers, we're just going to see a lot of back and forth in Lucid Motors stock price. I think a lot of stockholders and investors are going to become impatient with Lucid Motors and worry that Lucid could actually become just another Nikola. However, I'm still bullish on Lucid Motors' long-term success, which is why, like I said earlier, I've been buying the dip. And in regards to their projected vehicles of only 570 vehicles shipped this year, that's going to bring in over $97 million of revenue for Lucid Motors this year. And being that Lucid Motors already has enough money from this merger deal to carry them into 2023, allowing them to release 3 more vehicles in 2022 and their Gravity Edition in 2023, while being able to upgrade their manufacturing facility, I think any new money that comes into CCIV or Lucid Motors now is just going to be able to be used for further expansion of their company. Which is why I myself am in this one for the long haul. I even went ahead and bought some call options that don't expire until 2023. But guys, let's please keep in mind that I myself am not a financial advisor and none of this information is financial advice. See, this video is merely for entertainment and educational purposes only, just giving you all an update on CCIV stock and giving all a little warning to all my CCIV investors out there. But I still advise everyone do their own research before investing into any companies today. But if you are ready to get started investing, then don't forget to click the link in my description and sign up for Coinbase. Where now Coinbase is giving away $10 worth of free Bitcoin to everyone who signs up today using the link in my description. And then you could go ahead and sign up for Webull, where you get 2 free stocks that can be valued up to $1,600 after funding your account with $100 or more. And then if you want to, you could go ahead and sign up for Robinhood, where you get another free stock that can be valued up to $500. And then you can go ahead and sign up for M1 Finance, where M1 Finance will give you $30 after depositing $100 just to help you get started investing today. And if you want a High Club sweater like this one, you can join the High Club by clicking the link right in my description. So, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this every week on investing, saving, stocks, dividends, money, credit, cryptocurrency, and just personal finance overall, then you all know what to do. And if you don't, then I'll leave it right over there for you. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all again in my next video. Or in my stock for breakfast updates that I do every morning that the stock market is open from 9:10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. But I'm Lorenzo James, and this is The Handsome Investor.